I'm going to the longest night market in KL. It's called Connaught Night Market. I think it's 2 kilometers long with over 800 stalls of like food and clothes and all sorts of stuff. And what's even more exciting is that I'm actually going with a local guy. He's a local Malaysian called Eros. Him and his partner are coming, which is super exciting that I'm going to get a proper authentic tour from somebody local. Okay, water, portable charger, let's go. I'm so glad that just a week after leaving England, I went to get my hair cut, and the stylist that cut my hair is the guy that's taking us to this night market. But his personality and willingness to show us around actually set a precedent for my entire stay in Malaysia. I'm sure so many of you will relate to this feeling, right? You know when you land in a foreign country and you get this taxi driver scammy vibe where you feel like they're all trying to rip you off, people are staring at you and you just don't feel at ease? Well, Malaysia was the total opposite. It was such a chill vibe, and this stylist really added to that. I mean, I'd only been in Malaysia a few days, and already he's rounded up 5 of his mates to come out with us, and they were all so warm and friendly that it gave me a real good insight into Malaysians in general of how welcoming and approachable they are. And you'll actually see this play out in the coming videos. So I am forever grateful to this amazing stranger whose actions affected the rest of my stay here. So we've landed in Bukit Bintang to meet Eros. And Eros is going to take us in his car to the night market. And this is Bukit Bintang. Check this out. All the high-end shops, and then you've got all the local shops as well. You know, your usual brands, Uniqlo and whatnot. And a couple of different malls spread all across this area. Challenge now is, in this madness and traffic, to try and find Eros in his car. It is so busy. We've actually never been Bukit Bintang at night, only during the day. I'm going to call Eros now. Oh my god! This is Eros, guys. Okay,
where's the friend?
Oh, where's the gang?
Where's the gang?
Oh, gang! This area is crazy. I cannot believe how built up Bukit Bintang is. Because the area that I'm staying in, Kampung Baru, is very, very different, and I'll insert a clip here. It looks like they're less privileged, but really, they're actually humble millionaires sitting on land worth millions because the developers really want to pick that spot to, you know, build their high-rises because of the view. You've got a clear shot of the Petronas Towers. The land is worth a lot, those guys don't want to sell, and good for them. So that's why it is how it is. It's probably the indigenous that have been there for decades and decades, and they want to remain there. So even though it looks like, when I first arrived, I thought, oh, this is really sad, like it looks like a little bit of poverty, but it's not. They're willingly staying there and not giving up to the developers, not selling out. And I do love people that don't sell out. Making sure the gang's with me. Okay, they are. The shops are huge, the streets are different, the cars that you see around here are totally different, huge billboards. It's nuts. I don't know where Eros is taking us, but it seems sketchy, bro. Is your partner going to jump in the front?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Just sit.
Cool. H always gets the front seat, so this time I'm stealing it. Are you excited to take 3 foreigners to the market?
I'm really
Well, I might have just bragged about how awesome it was. It's just like a street food stuff.
Oh, you're backing out.
Yeah, he's backing in, he's backpedaling. This is a tour, bro. We're going to give you reviews. We're going to rate you.
Uh-oh.
Connaught, right? We're going Connaught.
Yeah.
It's 2 kilometers long, and apparently there's 800 stores.
Really good.
What, Chinese beef roti?
Yeah.
I've seen a queue outside here.
Yeah.
Is there
really
always
good.
a queue?
They're really good.
And we finally made it to the night market. Look how long it really is. The 2 kilometers is no joke, guys. And what I didn't know is that this market is only open on Wednesdays, which means it's obviously going to be busy anytime you go. If you want to avoid the crowds, you're better off going between 5 and 7 p.m. We arrived well after 9, and you're about to see how crazy it gets. And it is best to just get dropped off by a Grab, because otherwise you'll have to walk the 2 kilometer stretch and then walk all the way back to your vehicle. We are entering the night market now.
I think you smell rubbish. That's the stinky tofu.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
That stinks.
If you smell like rubbish.
That's the stinky tofu. Yeah. You actually smell before you see, so you are going to get hit by that stinky tofu before you even get to the market. Don't worry though, the smell doesn't last long. I wouldn't have been able to hack it if it did. If I'm being honest, it is quite overwhelming when you first get there. There's so much to see, you don't know where to look, there's so many people, and that walkway in the middle is super narrow. So if you stop, you're literally holding up the entire queue behind you. We're going to queue up for the radish cake. So obviously, Sarah queues up at the first stall she sees. Now this isn't a food channel, so I'm not going to go into detail about all the individual stalls. But what I will say is that once you start getting in the groove of walking, you'll sort of learn how to dip in and out, grab a few skewers and then rejoin that line. You need to have cash ready as the service is pretty quick. But let me tell you, the variety is insane, guys. There's definitely something for everyone here. Even if you're vegetarian or pescatarian, you will find savoury or sweet that will tickle your fancy. Sometimes you'll just find yourself fascinated at watching them prepare and cook the food. They're so quick and skilled, you really see the art of it all coming together. The meat sattés are something that's easy to eat on the go. They give it to you in a bag with some dipping sauce at the bottom so you can keep walking. And then you'll see octopus or crab. And there's no order to the stalls, right? So one might be radish cake, and then the next one a sweet jelly dessert or marshmallow ice cream, and then next to that you'll get a fresh lime juice stand. So they're all just randomly mixed in, which does kind of make sense because then you don't have to walk the full 2 kilometers just to go get a dessert. And there's a lot of repetition, so if you miss something you wanted to try, you don't need to go back. You'll probably come across the exact same food later on, which I am really glad about, otherwise I'd be gutted I didn't try 800 different stalls. Something that might catch your eye here is the rainbow cheese toast or Thai milk tea. And then at random intervals along the walkway, there are sort of breakout areas with tables and chairs, so if you want to have a proper sit-down meal, you can do. And if you're interested in some cheap clothes, those stalls are all bunched up at the end of the market, alongside stalls with anime, K-pop merch, plants, and even phone accessories. We've just got 6 of these noodles. Yeah. And then we're going to sit down and eat.
2 kilometers we walked for this.
He's right, we did walk 2 kilometers for these noodles and waited an hour for them to be ready, but then we did finally find some seats.
Okay, go with that, get a table, we'll sit down.
So now we've got noodles, and it comes in this paper like this.
There's one more.
And this is a savoury sweet pancake, which is actually amazing.
It's easier to see from this one.
Oh, go on then. This is it's called peach gum, and it's a dessert drink. That orange thing is fungus.
No, the white thing.
What?
The white thing.
Oh, the white thing is fungus. All of that is fungus?
Yeah.
No.
The
You want to try the fungi? It's really good.
It is really good. I really like it. It's like jelly.
Yeah, it tastes like jelly. That's it.
That is actually awesome. What did you guys get? If you made it this far, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It is completely free. And wherever you are in the world, be wild, be safe, and I shall see you next time.